Hey there, folks. If you're on SSI, SSDI, or receiving SSA benefits, you really don't want to miss this one. 2025 is bringing some serious shakeups, and yes, Social Security is reaching out directly to millions of Americans like you. But here's the kicker. Not everyone will get the same notice, and what you don't know could cost you. Now, if you've ever thought Social Security moves at a snail's pace, you're not wrong, but this time? Things are speeding up. Letters are going out, emails are being sent, and phone calls are being made. This isn't the usual update your address stuff. We're talking new income thresholds, benefit recalculations, potential COLA surprises, and even a few hidden perks most people haven't even heard of yet. You might be wondering why now. Well, with inflation still biting, Congress under pressure, and tech upgrades finally hitting the Social Security Administration, 2025 is shaping up to be a year of major modernization. Some of it's good, some not so much. If you're not in the loop, you could be missing extra money, delaying important paperwork, or even risking a temporary freeze on your benefits. Yikes. And here's something even more important: scammers are also on the move, taking advantage of this confusion. So we'll break down exactly how to know if that call or message is actually from Social Security or a scam artist trying to cash in. So grab a pen, turn up the volume, and stay with me because you'll want to catch every single detail. And if you're helping a parent, a grandparent, or even yourself navigate Social Security this year, this video could save you a whole lot of stress and money. If you find this info helpful, hit that like button to let YouTube know this is content that matters. Let's get this to every senior who needs it. Ready? Let's dive in. So here's where it gets real. You're probably wondering, why is Social Security suddenly trying to contact me? It's not random, and it's not a drill. The Social Security Administration, SSA, is making big moves in 2025, and they're reaching out directly to let you know what's changing, because for millions of seniors, these changes aren't just updates, they're lifelines. You see, 2025 is shaping up to be a year of transformation. For the first time in decades, the SSA is modernizing how it handles communications, payments, eligibility reviews, and benefit calculations. This means more digital tools, stricter identity verification, and adjustments to income thresholds and disability qualifications. But here's the thing: if you don't know how to respond or what to expect, you could miss out on money that's rightfully yours, or worse, have your benefits temporarily suspended. Now, let's talk about that COLA increase. On paper, it sounds pretty good: 2.5% more in your monthly check. But when you break it down, the average retiree might see just around $49 extra per month. And that might help a little, sure, but if you've been to the grocery store lately or tried paying your electric bill, you know $49 doesn't stretch like it used to. That's why so many seniors are saying that COLA feels more like a band-aid than a boost. Everything costs more now, and even with the increase, many folks are still falling behind. But wait, the income limits for SSI and SSDI have shifted too. In 2025, Social Security raised the bar a bit. You can now earn a bit more each month without putting your benefits at risk. That's great news for seniors who want to work part-time or who have some side income. Still, if you're not aware of these changes, you might accidentally go over the limit and end up in a heap of paperwork trying to fix the mess. It's so important to keep track, and that's exactly why the SSA is sending out these notices. But not everyone's getting the same one, and that's causing a whole new level of confusion. Some people are getting letters about overpayments. Others are being told they need to provide new documents or show proof of identity. Some are even getting notices that look official but are actually scams. And let's be honest, it's not always easy to tell the difference. That's why it's more important than ever to stay alert, double-check any calls or letters, and never give out your Social Security number or bank info unless you're 100% sure who you're talking to. This brings us to the new identity verification changes rolling out nationwide. Starting this year, the SSA is tightening things up to stop fraud. That's good, we all want our information protected. But it also means more hoops to jump through, especially for folks who aren't as comfortable with technology. Gone are the days when you could just call the SSA and confirm your identity over the phone. Now, in most cases, you'll need to go online, use a multi-step verification process, or visit a Social Security office in person. That's a challenge if you're not nearby or don't have a computer. And if you're thinking, well, I'll just wait until I hear something from them, that could backfire. In fact, some people are already reporting benefit delays because they didn't act on the first notice. If you moved recently or haven't updated your contact info with Social Security, that letter might not reach you, and you might miss a crucial deadline. It's not all bad news, though. There are actually some positive changes coming too, but only if you know how to take advantage of them. For example, the repeal of the windfall elimination provision, WEP, and the government pension offset, GPO, is finally going through after years of advocacy. That means if you worked in public service, say as a teacher, firefighter, or in local government and were penalized in your social security payments, that reduction is being reversed. For some folks, this could mean hundreds more per month in benefits. But again, only if you've got the right paperwork in and the SSA knows to reevaluate your case. There's also been a quiet shift in how Social Security counts in-kind support and maintenance, the help you might get from a family member or church, like free housing or meals. Before, that kind of support could lower your SSI check. Now, the SSA is adjusting how they look at that, giving people a bit more leeway to accept help without penalty. That's a relief for a lot of people, especially in communities where family takes care of family. But here's a curveball: staffing shortages and budget cuts have caused long wait times at SSA offices. Some local branches have closed, while others are operating with half the staff they had pre-pandemic. So when you try to call or make an appointment, you might be stuck on hold for hours. It's frustrating, no doubt. And it's leading a lot of seniors to ask, what now? How do I get help when I need it? The answer? For starters, go digital where you can. The My Social Security account on SSA.gov is more important than ever. You can use it to check your earnings record, see your estimated benefits, track any correspondence, and even appeal decisions or submit paperwork. If you haven't set up your account yet, I urge you to do it today. It's one of the best ways to stay ahead of these changes. If you don't use a computer, see if a family member, friend, or community resource center can help. Libraries, senior centers, and some non-profits now offer free digital help just for this reason. This is the time to lean on your community because you shouldn't have to navigate all of this alone. And don't forget the scammers. Whenever big policy changes happen, those bad actors come crawling out of the woodwork. If you get a call saying your benefits are being suspended unless you wire money or give your bank account, hang up. That's a scam. The SSA will never ask for payments over the phone, and they will never threaten you with arrest. Don't be afraid to say no, hang up, and call the real Social Security office yourself. As we keep going through 2025, remember this. You've earned these benefits. You paid into the system. You deserve to understand what's changing and how it affects you without all the confusion and chaos. You might be dealing with medical bills, rising rent, and unexpected expenses. The last thing you need is to lose a benefit check because of a missed notice or a misunderstood rule. That's why I'm here, and that's why we keep making these videos to walk you through it in plain English, with real talk and real help. So, whether you're on SSI, SSDI, or retirement benefits through the SSA, or maybe you're helping a loved one who is, please take the time to review what's coming this year. Read your letters carefully. Sign up for updates. And if anything feels off or confusing, don't wait. Ask for help. Look, the Social Security system is complicated, and it's not always fair. But when we stay informed, when we share what we know, and when we look out for each other, we take back a little bit of control. I hope this video gave you clarity, confidence, and a few answers. And if it did, do me a favor, smash that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. The more people engage with this content, the more YouTube shares it and the more seniors we can reach together. Seriously, your support means the world. Let's keep building this community where everyone, no matter their age or income, gets the respect, the answers, and the peace of mind they deserve. Alright, thanks for sticking with me to the end. I'm cheering you on. Until next time, stay sharp, stay safe, and stay connected.